fun, loud, energetic, and cheerful. Those are a few words to describe cheerleading. What is cheerleading, you might ask? Well, today I'll tell you all about it. So crowd, take a seat, and let's get started. Today I'll be introducing you to what cheerleading is, the history of cheerleading, and what cheerleading is like today, as well as the benefits it has. Let's flip to the next slide. What is cheerleading? Cheerleading is a sport involving the performance of organized cheering, chanting, and dancing in support of a sports team at their games, such as football, basketball, or wrestling. For football games, cheerleaders line up on the track and cheer on their football team. Basketball is kind of the same, as they are on the sidelines in a closer space and they cheer on the basketball team. Wrestling is a little different, as cheerleaders are sit crisscross applesauce along the mats and bang their hands on the mats as they cheer on their team. Now let's move on to the history of cheerleading. According to Time magazine, cheerleading started in the 19th century when a student from the University of Minnesota, Johnny Campbell, made up a chant and yelled it to the crowd at a football game. This got very popular, and a group of boys created a group called the Yell Leaders. In the 1920s, girls started to get involved in cheerleading. Then 10 years later, 1930, pom-poms was a cheerleader's item that they used to cheer with. And then in 1948, Herky Herkimer formed the National Cheer Association, known as NCA. He did this to get cheerleaders together for cheer camps and to learn new skills. NCA led industry-leading championships and special events that rewarded hardworking cheerleaders in America today. Now that we know the history, let's move on to cheerleading today. Cheerleading today consists of stunting, tumbling, jumping, cheering, and chanting, whether it's for a high school team, college, or all-star team. High school and college cheer is the same because they both cheer for their school's sports team. They can also compete, but all-star cheer is all competitive, which they have. When you compete, you have rules just like any other sport. Your routine has to be at least 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and you also could get deducted for points if you break the rules, just like other sports. So stunting is a building performance, basically. And you can do co-ed stunting or all-girl stunting. From my experience cheering at AL, co-ed stunting is what I like to do most. And it is more harder, but it's fun and very impressive. As you can see, the all-girl stunts have 3 bases at the bottom of them, and they're lifting up a flyer. And co-ed is just one guy underneath holding up the flyer. Now tumbling. Tumbling, you could do standing or running tumbling. As you see here, this girl's doing a back handspring, and you can tell because she's reaching her hands to the floor. And this guy here is doing a backflip because he's not reaching. He's just going to the hands. Now jumps is another part of spiriting for cheerleading. Right here is a toe touch. This is a pike, and that's a hurdle. Cheerleading today is way different from the history or cheerleading back then. This is a picture from cheerleading in the 1960s, and this is a picture from cheerleading today. As you can tell, it's way more advanced. Now that we've learned a little bit about cheerleading, let's backflip and recap. We learned what cheerleading is. We learned the history of cheerleading and how it all started, and cheerleading today and how it is more advanced and better. That's going to conclude my presentation. Thank you all for listening. I hope you learned something.